Yeah, it's quite a nice day, I suppose, isn't it? Really, it's a feeder for anybody. This is what we do. It's English. This is what we do. This is what we do, isn't it? I mean, I've been studying for a while what's it all about, Alfred. And I think that really, we are English. That's what happens in England. It's a wonderful thing to receive. You know, it's great. I'm all for it. And yeah, I have a cousin what's actually received an MBE. He's a proper traveller. You know, he's going. Peter Mercer MBE, and he's the Gypsy and Romney travelling liaison officer for Europe, and he's a bit like a John Wayne in Indians, and if you know what I mean, that's only a joke, but he's a fabulous fellow. He got his MBE, and good luck to him, and he's my cousin, and he's a traveller, so that's one I know about. James, could you fight this on me because I can't get out? The thing shrunk. And the cleaning it shrunk my sight. You know, these button fattening. So which route are we taking, Paul? To the tunnel?
Yeah. Well, I think we can go down Park Lane. We can do a right by the roundabout, left and be by the actual roundabout of the palace. Or we can go down to Piccadilly and go through the Mall the long way and then take the straight route right through to it.
This is Paul Stone, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, club boss, and most people watching this will know Paul for many years. He's had clubs all over the country, and a good friend, and a show business person. Not just, you know, obviously he runs his club and stuff, but as from my point of view, the show business way, he's a great innovator for show business. We love singers and dancers and acts and stuff, so it's a great place. Well, when I was in hospital in 2005 or 6, was it, James?
2006.
My partner here, James, never left my side for 6 months. Sorry, well, he wouldn't that we're partners, but you know what I mean? And when he went for a drink, well, he went for the odd couple of times, but he did all this for me, because changing me, dressing me, bathing him, so to have James there and do my shoes. So I know since I've come out, I can't get back to used to doing it myself. That's my excuse. This is the letter I got from the palace. I was going to read it backwards, so it's got a happy ending. Not just for me, this is for, in fact, this is for the people that helped me over the years, really.
If I never sing,
Oh, we've been here since early this morning. We came last night, and it's very cold, but all the time spent out in the cold is worth it. Just to see the look on Joe and Jamie's face this morning as he goes in to get his well-deserved MBE. For all his hard work and all the joy that he brings to all the fans all over the world, not just here.
Last time I was here, we bought a dog collar in the shop for our dog.
Shop at the back, yeah.
I said to James, won't be back here one day, didn't I?
Yeah, you're right.
We've all been following him 25 years. We've come from all over the country, and we've actually gone through his life, how he's gone through his illnesses and all his charities. He's given money for the charities, and we're all very, very proud of him, aren't we?
Yeah, absolutely. What a nice sunny day's wait it's turned out to be.
16th of June we found out.
16th of June, yes.
Well, we're just here to support Joe on his MBE. It's an important day. It's just so important because of how he was 7 years ago in a hospital bed. And would you have thought 7 years on that he's having a day at the palace?
Well, it looks like we're nearly here, James.
Yeah, finally.
Big one for my baby, one for the road.
Yeah.
And this James is going to look at you, babes.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
For most of those receiving an honour, this is probably the first and only time in their lives they will be received by the Prince of Wales in the ballroom at Buckingham Palace. The honours system and the concept of the investiture as we know it today is relatively new, given that the history of the monarchy spans over 1,000 years. Honours for chivalry have been around for centuries, but it was largely due to the Queen's grandfather, George V, who in 1917 established the Order of the British Empire so that honours could be more widely given to deserving citizens from all walks of life, men and women, for their contribution to the war effort. With the ending of the First World War and the armistice in 1918, the King extended the range of recipients to include those from the world of science, the arts and literature, as well as the voluntary and charitable sectors. Part of that occasion is given by the Yeomen of the Guard arriving here from their headquarters at St James's Palace. Created by Henry VII in 1485 after his victory at the Battle of Bosworth Field, they're not only the oldest of the royal bodyguards, having given long and faithful service to the sovereign for over 500 years, but they're also the oldest military corps in the United Kingdom and probably the world. There is no doubt that investitures are stage-managed with military precision. Each recipient must be in the right place at the right time, be briefed as to what to expect when reaching the dais and what to do once the honour has been presented. The timing is well rehearsed and must be accurate for it all to begin at 11 o'clock.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's nice to see you all here at Buckingham Palace. Now, you will probably have read in the inside cover of the blue booklet what happens during an investiture, but I thought it might be useful for you if I take you through some of it. There are normally around 25 investitures held during the year, either here at Buckingham Palace or some at Windsor Castle, plus one at the Palace of Holyrood House in Edinburgh. Each one here at Buckingham Palace is on average for about 100 people. Today's total is 119, supported by your numbers of 364. Investitures are usually held by Her Majesty the Queen or by His Royal Highness the Prince of Wales on behalf of Her Majesty, as is the case today. Investitures here in London are always held in the ballroom, which is the scene of state banquets, the annual diplomatic reception, and other state occasions. Now, shortly after I finish speaking, 5 yeomen of the Queen's bodyguard of the Yeomen of the Guard will enter the ballroom and take up their positions here on the dais. The Yeomen of the Guard are the oldest royal bodyguard in the world, having been founded in 1485 in the reign of King Henry VII, over 500 years ago. Then, just after 11 o'clock, the Prince of Wales and his party will enter the ballroom by the door on my left, escorted by 2 Gurkha orderly officers, a custom instituted by Queen Victoria in 1876.
The scene is set, the briefings are over, and the investiture is about to begin. It's 11 o'clock.
Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated.
On view throughout the palace is a treasure trove of art that establishes the royal collection as one of the major collections in the world today. There is a feast of fine paintings by such great European masters as Rubens, Vermeer, Rembrandt, Van Dyck, Poussin, Zuccarelli and Canaletto. There can be few waiting rooms in the world which offer their visitors such a wonderful display of original art as these staterooms give today's recipients and their guests. Honours and awards are not given lightly. They've been justly earned, and the investiture ceremony is the country's acknowledgement of that particular achievement. Many countries in the world today have honours and awards of one sort or another, but nowhere is the bestowing of titles and decorations performed in such splendid surroundings and with such grace, style and ceremony.
Mr. Joseph Longthorne for services to charity.
I think one of the most important aspects of an investiture is to be able to reward in a suitable way the selfless service and dedication of so many of these remarkable people. People who've dedicated their lives in all sorts of sort of unseen areas. I'm aware, only too aware, that for the vast majority of people who come to investiture, it is a very important moment in their lives when they've been given an honour and a reward and a thank you for all the marvellous things they've done. The great thing, I believe anyway, is to try and have a word with each one, try to make them feel special and ask them what they're doing a little bit and congratulate them. I find it enormously encouraging and in many ways moving. You see suddenly before you, the entire nation really, represented by different people from endless different walks of life. And you hear so much gloom and misery and criticism and disaster all the time in the media. But actually, there are so many marvellous people who keep this whole nation going and functioning. And it just is a remarkable example of what wonderful things are done in this country by so many people.
Each investiture lasts a little over an hour and brings together not only those whose achievements may not have been brought to our attention by the media, but also those who have not sought publicity but brought to the fore by the investiture ceremony. as today's investiture comes to an end, there can be little doubt that the day will have given lasting pride and pleasure to all.
Wonderful couple of hours of had in there and meeting Prince Charles, and haven't we, James?
Oh, it's absolutely wonderful, yeah.
And what an honour, you know, I mean a real honour, it really is. I mean, this is not for me, just for me, it's for the family as well. And of course, the people, when it comes to charity, you know, you have to have the proper people around you when you're doing charity to be able to get things going, as it were. And so I do figure that this, in part, goes to my fans and friends for over the years supporting everything, because really, because that's what makes it work. And we run about 6-7 charities. It's about 6-7.
About 6 altogether with Nepal.
Nepal, Terence Higgins Trust, Variety Club, of course, the Princess Trust. It just reminded me of it, and all sorts of things. So it's nice to get involved with it. Having said that, you have to have people in charge doing what they're doing. These are my friends.
Prince Charles today.
Yes, it was indeed.
You're very lucky. He's a lovely man.
I was very lucky. He had a lot to say. Good, wonderful chatter.
What did your mother say about the award?
She was over the moon, of course. She was just unbelievable. Although I must say, at the moment, my sister's in hospital at the minute, my Elizabeth, and she has CLL, which is what I had, chronic lymphatic leukemia. And it's not rare. I was speaking to someone in there, so it's not rare actually for two of the same family to actually have it. So I'm going to see my sister tonight in hospital.
When the letter came from the palace, who opened it?
James, my partner, opened it.
I had the job to open it, yeah. A nice surprise. Very nice.
Big surprise.
Did he believe it?
I don't think he did at first, no. I had to check it twice myself, so.
You were struck down at the height of your singing career, Joe. It must have been a terrible shock.
Well, it was indeed, John. Because I was, we was out for a camp for 6 months. I was on a respirator for 6 months or so, like that. So I was out for it. But when I came round, the chap said to me, the professor said to me, look, when you pull this tube out, do not try to soak. As soon as he pulled it, I said, man's half a beer.
And a Big Mac, yeah.
And a Big Mac.
What do you think of the new gene mapping, Joe?
With this mapping, they'll be able to look at it, and then the computer can work out what is needed for a certain person with their illness. Now, that is a real move on cancer, and we've all got to rejoice in that. So, I mean, this is the battle against that dreadful disease, cancer. I think we're getting there really soon. I had a near-death experience I actually saw my brother-in-law, who was Arabic, and he was about 5 foot, no higher than 5 foot, and he was a splendid cook, great chef, wonderful man. He brought all his kids up and everything else, and a wonderful comedian. And when I was in this state of neither in or there, I remember seeing him sat with his hands on a chair opposite me. Of course, he wasn't there. It was I think I saw him, and I mean, it was my near-death experience for me. It was marvellous to see, because it just helped me a lot. It made me laugh.
Are you doing a big charity show in aid of cancer research?
We're speaking together now and getting things organised, and I'd like to have a nice big show and put these people on with me and have a big variety show. In aid, of course, HRH.
Cancer research.
Cancer research. I've got it somewhere. I left it in the cloakroom. No, I've got it here. Should I show you it?
Yes, please. If you can find it.
By the way, not just me today, there's been 500 people that are getting awards for different things, and God love them all.
Congratulations on your MPE, Joe.
Thank you. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you. Thank you.
I've had my share of fame, and you know my name. If I never sing, I know I'll take another bar. I will get by, but I'm not sure. No, I'm not sure how. always posing, but you loved it all. Though I had to learn to act like I'm way above it all.
Big day today, though. Tell me all about it.
Neil, well, this morning I was up about 4:30. I had my breakfast early, and I was full of nerves, to be honest with you. And it's been a nice, wonderful day. And we got down to the palace and we received everything else. What a nice surprise. You know, lovely people, and an honour.
Late in the evening, she's wondering what clothes to wear. She puts on her makeup and brushes her long blonde hair. And then she asks me, do I look alright? I said, you look wonderful tonight.
Search for a Star. When I was looking at, you've got an extensive CV, and I was kind of shocked by that because I remember you on Junior Showtime and stuff like that. You see, because I'm obviously from Yorkshire, we got it there, Calendarland.
Sure.
But Search for a Star was a big sort of breakthrough
Indeed.
for you. I mean, prime time, 90 million viewers.
Indeed, and of course that was the time when the great David Bell was around, and Alan Haynes was.
Yeah.
You know, it's the bank of the producers, and I believe John Cruelty was involved with that, of course, as well, because they brought Stanley Baxter down up from Scotland, of course, and when and that little team went to London Weekend Television, and for the next 15 years, with the Cannon and Ball show, everybody's show,
yeah.
they had mastered it out for that for 15 years. It was like London Weekend. That's the way to do it.
Nothing's quite as pretty as Mary in the morning, when through a sleepy haze I see her lying there, soft as the rain falls on summer flowers, and warm as the sunlight shining on her golden hair. Oh, my Mary's there in sunny days and stormy weather, and she doesn't care for right or wrong, the love we share together.
The question I'm always in, I've got quite a lot of your albums, Joe, and what I like is, I love the way you interpret different songs. I like your version of Norman Wisdom's Don't Laugh at Me. I love the way it's a slow build and it comes along. When you're picking songs for albums, is it just down to your personal choices, or does the label come to you and say, we'd like you to do this style now?
Well, strange enough, I've just got back involved with a good friend of mine, John Cruelty, who's actually going to produce the next. We're doing something from the arena in Wembley next year, big time. And so, and he says to me the other week, he said, "Yeah, Joe," I said, well, he's a very nice, polite guy. You know, he said, "Are you going to do some songs that's where you can be laid back at?" He means stop shouting, I think he means. And so I'm starting to do a lot of that, you know, songs that lay back a bit more.
Yeah.
But I've had a good team around me, you know.
Yesterday, I knew the games to play. I thought I knew the way. Life wasn't meant to be. And now there's you. My foolish schemes are now at last I have found just what makes this whole world turn around.
See, I'm going back to the States this year. I've got 5 theatres to play in America. I've got a new agent over there now called Bobby. I forget her second name, but she looks after Jack Jones and
wow.
I Will Survive.
Yeah.
Gloria Gaynor.
Gloria Gaynor.
And amongst other people, you know,
Yeah.
and she looks after me as well. So, and she's picked me some wonderful. I might get to Las Vegas in the future, I think.
I think so.
But the wonderful people over there in Florida, of course, and so I'm going out there to 4 or 5 gigs down there. But James and I tend to go over quite a lot because we rent a place on the whatever it is, you know, the canal, lovely place in Fort Lauderdale. So we're there and we enjoy that. And then, so I tried to go up there, we both do, to try and get up for a little bit of a rest. But then all of a sudden these gigs are coming in. It must be James, because these venues are coming in. And I've got a great future to look forward to when we get back in April. I'm playing quite a few places. We're actually playing at the new Talk of the Town. The Talk of the Town, we're talking, I mean, between Sammy Davis, Dak the Supremes, you know, Bruce, Judy Garland, I mean, the greats, Dionne Warwick, Eartha Kitt. I mean, I think she first opened the Talk of the Town. And I was here in 1982 as a guest for Robert Nesbitt. I was here for a month or two, and I was here on the weekends. And so I closed it. But I've come back now to the great Talk of the Town, to these wonderful people, to give myself another go down memory lane and do some tributes to the people that made this place famous. I mean, it has changed quite a lot. The funny thing is, when I was at the Talk of the Town in 1982, when that dreadful war was on with Argentina, we played here for quite a bit. Then I had a deal, my uncle's a dealer from Leeds, so we go from backstage there, I was with Dorothy Squires at the time. We got backstage into the bar to celebrate Good Night Everybody, God Bless. By the time we came out of the place, my uncle had bought all the tables and chairs from Leeds. Little like that, but all the everything what was here.
Joe Longthorne, you've given us many smiles. It's been wonderful to see you again. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, sir. All the very best to you. Oh my God bless you. Thank you.
Cool, can't tell you, man. MBE, fantastic. Well done, pal.
Well done, Joe. I wish we could be with you tonight, but we're working, so have a good night, mate, and you well deserve it. Well done, pal.
Hi, Joe. I'm sorry I couldn't be here on this your special night, and it is a special night. MBE. Well done, mate. Well done. What a treat it was. What a thrill it was to share the stage with you during the summer at that beautiful Grand Theatre in Blackpool and all your fans. It was a thrill for me, but not as big a thrill as to celebrate this great accolade which they're presenting to you tonight, which is the MBE. Joe, you've never changed. I've known you for nearly 30 years. Always a helping hand, always a smile, always with a great song. Good luck, mate.
Congratulations on your MBE. You thoroughly deserve it. I've known you so many years and you're just going from strength to strength. I really enjoy your act because you're the best, and I really enjoy your company. So in the next couple of months, we don't live far apart, let's get together and we'll have a little bevy. Well done, Joe.
Well, when I found out Joe Longthorne was getting the MBE, I was actually so pleased for the man. He worked so hard. I met Joe in Hull, oh God, before the war. That's how old he is. And we got together and he asked me to sing a song called Alice, and I said, I haven't recorded it yet. Joe, I know you're listening to this. Love you to death, son. I'll tell you what, no, you're the only man that's ever made me cry without punching me in the face. Bye.
Hi, Joe. Bye, Joe. What a beautiful day. What a beautiful day for saying hi, Joe, to Joe Longthorne. Congratulations, Joe, on all your success. And I wish you well, and I hope you have lots and lots and lots and lots of happiness and lots of laughs. Just, well, try and leave a few back for me if you can. Okay? All the best. Good old Joe.
Hi, Joe. What a time you must be having today. I'm so sorry I can't be there with you on this very special occasion. Now, let me tell you, it's common knowledge that everybody knows that you're a very kind and generous human being. So congratulations on receiving the MBE. It's an honor you well deserve, my friend. My best to you and all your friends celebrating this wonderful evening with you. Cheers, good health, God bless you. Thinking of you. Bye.
Well, what can I say about Joe Longthorne? You are a one-off. You are a blistering talent. I've been a fan of yours from the first day I saw you. And I always remember, I have one memory of going to see you in Cabaret. And I was with the great American songwriter and composer Elmer Bernstein. And while you were in Cabaret, Elmer leaned over to me and said, "This kid is the real thing." And you certainly are the real thing. You have an amazing talent, and I guarantee that anyone who ever hears you sing, if I never sing another song, will be covered in goosebumps from head to toe. As Tina Turner would say, you're simply the best. Lots of love, Joe, and incidentally, you also happen to be the bravest man I know.
Thank you. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you.
Cheers, John. Thanks.